That's a bad thing with sales. If you want to influence your customer to buy whatever you want to buy, whatever you're selling, if you want to persuade them for them to buy, then you've got to shh, be quiet and listen to them. When you ask them a question, just be quiet and listen. All right. And how do you become quiet and listen? You just have to be present. Just be in the moment when you're selling. Don't think about what you said before or what you're about to say. Don't think about all those things. Just be present. And this is what happens when we actively listen to our customers. Something magical happens. They tend to tell us more. Have you been in a relationship with somebody, a friend, a partner, or anybody, and you really like the person because when you start talking, they listen to you very well. Like they are really attentive, they are really listening to what you're saying. Have you realized you like people like that? Yes. The reason why you like people like that is because they give you the space to express yourself. Okay. And guess what? Your customers like those things like that as well. Your customers want you to give them the space for them to express themselves, basically. So you just have to be present and listen, 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 listen. Now, the next thing that happens when you actively listen to your customer is this. We send a message to them saying that I acknowledge what you're saying. And that's what our customers want to hear from us. They want us to acknowledge their presence. When you go into, I used to do door-to-door sales, and it was a good one. I did well in that job because in the first week I was promoted to be a team lead, and that was something that wasn't normal, right? And what I was doing is I was applying some things that I learned before I got the job. So that's being active, being present, and listening to the the prospects. Let them talk and talk and talk. And what they are doing is when they talk is they give you so many pinpoints that you can build your selling your selling statement on. Okay, so you just listen, listen, and really pay attention to what they are saying. All right, pay attention to the little things that they are saying, and you can feed off that to make the sale happen. So the next thing I want to talk about is how to become a great listener. First of all, you need to slow down. Okay, be patient. Patience is a virtue. Just slow down. As I said, slow down. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. And I'm not saying just let them talk and you don't say anything. No. But don't interrupt them when they are talking, basically. So that leads us to the next point. Don't interrupt your customers when they are talking. Just let them flow. Let them flow. Because they'll give you all the juice you need to make the sale. If you make the sale all about you, then guess what? You're going to be a broke salesman. So no, I don't want that to be you, okay? So just let them talk. They're going to share everything that you need for the sale to happen. The next thing I want to talk about is pay attention to non-verbal cues. Okay. When you go in to sell to somebody, and let's say it's in person, and you realize that they are kind of moving away, like pay attention to their body language. They don't really like what you're saying. You pay attention to it. Maybe you sound too salesy. They don't like that. Okay. So once you pay attention to those things, then you know whether to go in hard or in strong, or you should go in soft. Maybe you shouldn't say this at this point, or you shouldn't do this at this point. Okay. So pay attention to their non-verbal cues. The last thing is ask great questions. Okay. But before I elaborate on ask great questions, I want to talk about something. I want to give you a quote that will help you in your selling career. Your goal is to have customers talk 80% of the time and you talk 20% of the time. I hope you got that. Okay, so now back to ask great questions. There are two types of questions you can ask when you are in sales. Okay, you can ask open-ended questions and you can ask drill-down questions. Now, what is open-ended questions? So open-ended questions are something like, how's your day going today? Or what made you smile today? If you ask somebody, what made you smile today? Literally, they will start thinking. You get them to think, okay? What made you smile today? Oh, it made me smile today. This happened, this happened, right? Then that's an open-ended question. Now the next one is drill down questions. Drill down question is going deeper on what they said. If they're like, yeah, things are not going well, I'm trying to start making money online, I'm trying to improve my life, blah blah blah. Then you'd be like, tell me more about that. Oh, is that really bothering you? Like, care about them. Once you go deep on those things, they would easily resonate with you and you can make the sale. Okay. So the goal is to make your customers feel comfortable buying from you. Like, the best thing in the world is that when somebody buys and they actually thank you for selling to them. Oh my days. Like, the first time I sold to somebody something high, like a high ticket product, and they were like, thank you for thinking about me. I was like, what? Like, they literally paid me this big amount of money and they are thanking me for me selling to them. That's something you can't buy. Like, that's a skill you need to build. All right. So, what did I say? Open-ended questions. So, open-ended questions are questions that can't be answered with a quick yes or no. All right. As I said in the first example. The next one is the drill down questions, which are questions that help you dive deep into specifics and gives you clarity. Yeah, so that's all I had to share with you today. But I have some bonus for you. Okay. Anytime you're going to sell something to somebody, always add a bonus to it. Like, always surprise them. Oh, you bought only 2 hours of my time, but guess what? I'm going to give you an extra 1 hour. They'll be like, what? So, meaning the money they exchange with you is less valuable than what you are giving them. Okay. So they'll happily pay you. Some people say that I don't know how to sell things for high price. I'm scared to sell my stuff for high, right? And it's simple. All you need to do is to provide something valuable that they are willing, that will make them willing to pay you. And this is an example. Okay, let me give you three scenarios. $100, I give you $1,000. $1,000, I give you $10,000, and $10,000, I give you $100,000. Which of the three will you pick? And intuitively, everybody goes for the last one, which is $10,000 for $100,000. Why do people go for that? Even though it's the most expensive, because it's the most valuable. So always find a way to give people value. If you're able to do that, people will happily pay you for the things that you have. That's all I had to share with you today. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you like videos like this, showing you about sales, showing you about marketing, let me know in the comment section and I'll do more videos like this. I'll catch you guys on another video. It's peace. I'm out.